Really like the presentation of the food. And one thing I've noticed is that they really like putting everything on one plate. This is the first time I've seen caramel dressing this good. I mean, either this is super real caramel or something. Guys, they gave me also a creme brulee. This is the creme brulee. Hello everyone. Alright, so today I am going to be dining at a restaurant that's just on the outskirts of Brussels, guys. Now, this place, usually the outskirts of Brussels are, I'd say this, I'm not sure about the northern half or the western part of Brussels, but I know that in the eastern part, on the outskirts of Brussels, and also on the southern part, there's a big forest that goes by the name Foret de Soignes. And on the Foret de Soignes, you get lots of you get the greenery, but then also on the sides of the Foret de Soignes outside Brussels, the place prides itself with many good restaurants, and I've noticed this as well on many places that are just outside Brussels, like Huijelaart, Overijse, Tervuren, and then also south of Brussels, where you have Sint-Rode-Genèse and also Waterloo, which is in the Wallonie region, but it's the only Wallonie city that's directly south of Brussels. And then also there are some distant cities in the Wallonie that are closer to Brussels, like Wavre. But for today, I am in one of the cities, towns that are just on the outskirts of Brussels, and I will be dining in one of the places that are just there. Oh yes, guys, I'm very excited, as you can tell. Arrived at my destination. Oh yes, this is the road, guys. This road is located directly at a location where you just keep going forward, and next thing you know, you're on the highway straight to Brussels. Now, yes, as you guys can see, that's the church. Now, this is a very interesting area because apparently there are lots of restaurants here. Okay, why am I saying the word apparently, by the way? There are lots of restaurants here. And every time I pass this area, there are lots of high-end cars nearby. Like I already see a Tesla here, I see a Mercedes SUV, and then there's like lots of, every time I pass here, there's always at least a Porsche or something. But that's not the reason why I'm here. I'm not here to car see or sightsee. I'm here to dine at one of the restaurants here. Now, I did mention something earlier about fine dining, right? Well, guess what? There is a fine dining restaurant right there, but that's not where I'm going to be dining today. Although there's a keen valet waiting right in front. He's like this. Like, wow. Well, that's his job, okay? That's his job. But he's doing a great job, I can see. He's so diligent with his job, by the way. Anyways, that's not what's important. What's important is I better get down to eating, because right now I am super duper hungry. Ooh. Let's do this, guys. We've got all sorts of restaurants here, guys. I mean, it's like an international community right here. There's an Italian restaurant, there's a Greek restaurant, there's a Thai restaurant, there's also a Lebanese restaurant. Alright guys, so I just found myself a place, and I really like the presentation of the restaurant so far. It's quite nice. I really like how it's just wood theme on the ceiling, and they get the brick walls on that side, and this side it's just nice nice trimming going on. I really like it. It feels at home. It feels like a cottage. Good theming going on. Alright guys, so I just got down to passing the first order, and it's so good, guys. I mean, it's actually very warm. I really like the atmosphere in here. It feels, I mean, after being in the cold outside and being in here, big difference, guys. I love it. I really, really do. Over here is the presentation, guys. I mean, this is how the napkin looked when I first arrived, and the forks and knife, and also the table mats, guys. I mean, it just really does feel like a countryside theme right here. It's quite nice. And look at this. Looks like a banana. So nice. Really like the presentation right here. Alright guys, and I also got my drink, a Coca Zero. Very interesting. And now we're gonna have a sip right here. I like how I'm putting it in as if it's wine. See, that's the thing. I mean, Coca Zero, my favorite drink, but I have to always put it in slowly. Otherwise, if I put it too fast, it just bubbles up all the way to the top. There you go. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to a Happy New Year, and cheers to a Merry Christmas that I forgot to say to you all. Okay, I have to confess, Coca Zero from glasses is always tastier than what you get from plastic bottles. Alright guys, I just got served fries and steak with salad. check this out. 'Cause I'm super duper hungry. And these guys even gave me bread with butter. First thing first, guys, I really like the presentation of the food. And one thing I've noticed is that they really like putting everything on one plate, which is very good. So I like how you get the fries. The fries are like matchsticks almost, guys. I mean, look at this. First time I see fries like this thin, quite interesting. The béarnaise sauce, the steak, and then you get salad right here. So I'm gonna get down to eating. All right, guys, now is the moment of truth. So I'm gonna try one part of the steak. All right, I like the knife. Looks very stylish, quite nice. So one piece of steak with béarnaise sauce. Let's try this. The salad is also very good. I really like the steak and the salad. Quite nice. Let me just put some napkin on me so I don't make a mess. Now I'm back to business. And now it's time to try the fries. Ooh, matchstick fries. Quite nice. Not bad at all. It tastes quite nice. Now just look at the texture of the steak, guys. Tell me that texture looks adorable. I like how it's a bit red in the middle, like right here. It's good. Cheers. Just what I needed. Alright guys, I got served the dame blanche. Ooh, quite nice. Let's see how this goes. Not bad at all. Quite nice. I really like the texture of it. It looks very, very good. It's very nice. Oh, and I also like the sauce. So apparently this is a caramel sauce, I think. I'm not sure. Let's look at this, guys. Check this out. This is the first time I've seen caramel dressing this good. I mean, either this is super real caramel or something. It's like, whoa. Alright guys, they gave me also a creme brulee. This is the creme brulee, guys. So it looks as though they just kept some cassonade, which is brown sugar, on top of it. I'm gonna have my first bite of creme brulee right here, guys. Looks very nice. Interesting presentation. Right. Okay, so this creme brulee has an interesting taste and texture to it. It's interesting, it has a more creamy, milky taste to it. I'm a bit lost for words, guys, because I chose this particular restaurant due to, you know, I had thoughts that maybe, you know, since it's located right next to a restaurant with a Michelin star chef and also some other fancy restaurants, well, not fancy, but like other decent restaurants, I was thinking, you know, perhaps this should be great. I think the biggest hit was the steak, but I just have to confess that I was not entirely like, I think the restaurant was great, but it's just I didn't really get a menu to look at. It's more like there was a big black board where I have to read the menu, which is okay, I guess. I mean, it's good, but it's just, it would have been nicer if there was that. And then also, I have to, another thing I have to point out is the lengthy waiting time. But that's just, hey, it's nothing cool. Well, I mean, it's not, it's just, yeah, it's not a big deal, guys. Not a big deal. The food was good. I think the steak was the hit. And so was the dame blanche. Okay, now here's something interesting about the dame blanche I have to point out. For some reason, okay, dame blanche is usually vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce and with some whipped cream dressings on top, yeah? Okay, apparently these guys have a different view of dame blanche. These guys actually used caramel sauce, which is, I don't know, does that count as dame blanche? I'm not a chef, guys. I have no idea. So I guess I'm not eligible to comment on what's right and what's wrong. But, you know, it's just like, there's some things that felt like a bit, yeah. And then also, two things I'd like to remark. For some reason, the creme brulee and the fries, both of them seemed as though they were a bit like, you know, store bought. Like, I don't know if it's just me, guys, but I felt like the creme brulee really, it didn't taste like creme brulee. It tasted like custard, the custard you'd buy from a store, and then they put some cassonade brown sugar on top of it to, I mean, I understand what they were trying to do, but it's just not, it just doesn't seem, I don't know, does that count as creme brulee? I really have no idea, guys. Does that really count as creme brulee? Because, I mean, it was good. I mean, at least the guy, these people tried their best, but, I mean, it's just, you know, something just didn't seem up to my expectations. And the fries, I could tell the fries were certainly not homemade. They were certainly not made in the kitchen. They looked like those that I've seen in stores. No wonder they were super thin, like matchsticks. So yeah, overall, I think my lunch was good. I feel full. It was filling, okay? My lunch was okay. It was good. Not the best, but one of the okay ones. It's just, I could have done with something more real. I could have done with something more authentic, you know? Because the place has lots of potentials. It's in a bustling area of Overijse. By the way, not every restaurant is always going to have everything homemade. There's some restaurants that have a practice where they have things that are already pre-made, that are already store-bought, but they just have to assemble things together, and that's a common practice that's sometimes employed to save costs. And it's not like they do it with every single ingredient or every single dish. It's only with some particular dishes they employ this tactic. That was the first time ever dining in that restaurant, guys, and I have to say, yeah, so and so. I mean, I guess that restaurant is more of a local community thing. Like, you know, if you know what I'm saying, it's like more like a get-together kind of place. You know, it's like where people used to hang out for many decades, or people used to hang out there a lot before. And the particular reason why I tried that restaurant is because I wanted something different. All the restaurants on that district were those that I've already eaten at, or those that have already got a common genre with other restaurants I've eaten at, like Italian, Greek, like those are the restaurants I've already tried. And there was even an Indian restaurant. Oh yes, my country of origin, guys. I was born and raised here in Belgium, but I have Indian origins. So like, you know, seeing an Indian restaurant was like, yes, that's great, but I've already eaten enough Indian food, so, you know, it's like, that's nothing new to me. But seeing that restaurant, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try something new. Seeing that restaurant I just dined at just now. But unfortunately, it's just, it didn't really meet my expectations, to be really honest. But at the end of the day, I had lunch and I feel full, and yeah. Anyways, guys, you know me very well. I'm a fan of fresh food, fresh things, especially when I go to a restaurant. But hey, you know what? We're not going to judge anything or anybody. We're going to enjoy to the fullest and eat to the fullest. Oh, food enthusiasm for days. That's important, guys. Very important. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.